Zach Kursman is a freshman here at UT, and he spent the last semester studying the great Max Roach, somebody who is definitely a pioneer of the instrument and certainly of the language of bebop drumming. And he transcribed several solos and some trades and transcribed some time. So one of the things he's stressing in his video is the importance of listening and understanding how that language can be transferred from the recording to, in his case, a piece of paper, then to his own playing. And you know, sometimes that takes a lot of time, like it could be several months for one solo. But he really dug deep on Max and got a lot of great information from him and dug into sort of the phrasing, the dynamics, the style, and then took it and sort of made it his own and came up with some ways to vary some of the ideas and phrases and really just sort of use his own creativity to stand on the shoulders of the giants. So check it out. Here's Zach Kursman.
Hey everyone, my name is Zach Kursman and I attend the University of Texas at Austin, and I'm a freshman jazz major at the Butler School of Music under the instruction of Wayne Salzmann. In this past semester, I studied the legendary Max Roach, and I came up with a couple of variations on some Max Roach licks and themes, and I feel like these variations will not only help with the drummer's creativity, but will also help them develop their own concepts for their improvisation. So let's get right into it. So I captured 3 licks from his playing. And the first lick is this upbeat triplet theme. And it's played on Parisian Thoroughfare and Joy Spring from the Clifford Brown and Max Roach album. And here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the standard basic lick that he's played. And now what we can do is we can put some variations on this. So for the first variation, we can change the sticking, and we can also change the orchestration around the drums. And by orchestration, I mean which note and rhythm is placed around the kit. So I'm gonna move this whole rhythm around the kit, and here's an example of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more variation that can be used on this lick is that this specific rhythm I'm playing can be used as a nice comping rhythm while playing swing time on the ride cymbal. So here's an example of that. So that is the upbeat triplet lick. Now the second lick I'm going to show you is from his solo on Sandu from the album Study in Brown from Clifford Brown. And it sounds like this. So again, we can put a couple of variations on this lick. Number 1 being the dynamic range, and number 2, instead of playing this lick in triplets, we can change the subdivision and we can play this lick in 16th notes. So I'm gonna play you an example of both of those variations fused together, one with triplets and dynamics, and the other with 16th notes and dynamics. And for the final lick, in probably one of his most famous licks from his famous solos, is the Four Big Sid Lick. And it's the very opening theme. And it sounds like this. So this theme is already pretty well developed, but what we can do to spice this up even a bit more is we can put 2 variations on this. Number 1, changing the orchestration around the drums again, and number 2, adding ornamentation to it. So adding in more notes or taking out notes. So here's an example of both of those put together. A really important part of the process of putting variations on this lick is first learning the lick and transcribing it, meaning by writing it out on a page. And then after that, you can listen to the record and then you'll see what you hear and you'll see if it matches up on the actual page. But then you have to actually go back to the album and listen to the tune more than actually reading what's on the page, because listening is more important than actually reading the rhythm, and listening and emulating the rhythm is probably one of the most important parts of playing these licks. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys gained some of your own concepts for improvisation on the drums. My name is Zach Kursman. Thanks for watching.